Hello, goblins. It's Chris, Eldritch Pipes, here for a review of Aus Dem Krater number 2. What an interesting day it's been. I've been working on another Slenderman fellow with Black and White Cumberland. I kind of had a strange issue naming the Black and White Cumberland, because for every other version I would say yellow Cumberland, red Cumberland, blue Cumberland, but I can't say white Cumberland because it makes it sound like it's all white, or the colour is a pattern with white, but here the pattern is in white. So I say Black and White Cumberland. It just means that it's the format of the name isn't the same as with the others, which is slightly niggling. Hey ho. I also had a delivery of briar today. This is some Algerian briar. Quite nice. It's I usually use Italian briar from Mane, but occasionally, for a change, it's feels different. It's hard to put your finger on it. It's denser, perhaps. A bit more heft to it. I don't know. It's a slightly different colour as well. Slightly more coloured than the Italian. But this comes in a number 1 grade, which, well, we'll see what kind of pipes we get out of it, and hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully they will be good. All right. Aus Dem Krater number 2. I haven't even opened the tin. I was looking forward to doing that on camera. And see what we get. Oh look, it's like the old the way Dunhill used to do it. Wow. Wow, that is fruity. Real raisin, like, you know, stewed plum and raisin. Really, really deep and fruity. That I was not expecting. I was not expecting that. I was expecting a lighter fragrance. Sort of a more Virginia forward. That's quite mental. Okay. How strange. The flakes, look at that. Very nice. Yeah, very neat. The actual flakes are very Virginia. It's just the tin note is really fruity. Crazily fruity. Works it very well. The moisture level is nice. It's not dry, just a little off dry. Just can't get over her. If there was such a thing as a sort of plum topping, I would say that's got a plum topping. Slender Man. One flake rubbed out gives you quite a fair bit of tobacco, it looks like. Just looking in here, it seems like in the flake format it was like really easy to pick out the Perique, because obviously the Virginias are quite light in this one. Perique is going to be quite dark. But now that I've broken it all up, all I can see is the Virginia. Alright. It was a really tasty blend to light. So it's mostly the Virginias working away at the moment, but actually they're really nice. It's kind of mellow. It's not hot like it can be for some blends. Like if it's Virginia straight away and it's lots of it, it can be hot. But okay. It's kind of interesting that that really fruity tin note doesn't hold over to the flavour. There is some earthy fruitiness coming through. But it feels quite reserved. The Virginias are much more forward than I was expecting from that tin note. I was going to say, from the tin note, wow, this is going to be like this is a real Perique forward vapour. I am detecting something. The nose does not lie. The flavour is a little unexciting. If I'm going to say, I'm not getting that really special interplay that Virginia and Perique do. I'm just not. That's a real shame. I can't quite understand why the tin note was so fruity. Promised so much. The smoke is actually quite good body for a Virginia. I said before, sometimes they can be just like hot air. It isn't quite that. It's light. It is light in flavour. The smoke is more satisfying than I would have expected. You know, kind of like you feel like you're getting something out of it, but that vapour promise, I don't think is quite fulfilled here. I don't want to completely misrepresent this thing. There is some Perique in it. Occasionally you come across it. I've noticed like every couple of puffs you get a tantalising wisp of Perique, and then it's gone again. It's being a bit of a tease. I prefer Perique to sit down and have a good chat rather than to wave hi and leave. I would say that this is probably a pretty good vapour for people who err on the side of Virginia blends. I would say even Solani 633, which is light on Perique, has more Perique than this fellow. And I'm tempted to say, if you're familiar with the Solani blend, that the Virginias are a bit nicer. They're sweeter in the Solani blend than they are here. These have some sweetness. There is a kind of a subtle herby nature to these. Overall, I don't know if you can tell, I'm not wowed. I think I would be reaching for a bunch of other blends before I would reach for this. for this kind of vapour. Probably I would go for Dark Flake over this easily. Solani 633, which is a real mild vapour. I'd probably even go. I would go for that one before I would go for this one. It's my one word, my 2-word review is it's okay. It's okay. All right. That's enough of that. And that is enough of that. I'll be back tomorrow with a Dear Eldritch. So you've got one more evening. I've got a few questions already, but if you want to sneak a question in, you've got one more day to write with the subject line Dear Eldritch to devilsreef@gmail.com. And who knows, I might answer it in tomorrow's episode. If not, it will go Dear Eldritch tomorrow, nothing on Wednesday, and then the plan now is to do the competition on Thursday. That's the solid plan. Competition episode on Thursday. All right, that's it. Take it easy. See you very soon. Ta-da.